So I've been doing some thinking about a lot of things in my life. I do way too much thinking, and I've had some memories enter my brain. And one of them, of course, was my long standing ambition and goal to move to Albuquerque, New Mexico. There was a time in my life where my love hate relationship with New York City became more of a hate relationship. A lot of it had to do with my environment, where I was living, what I was doing, who I was married to at the time, what I was going through with the in-laws, all of that. And of course, my own issues, my actual issues of having this terrible habit of just wanting to get away from things rather than really process and deal with them head on. Because you know how they say, wherever you go, there you are. Yeah, it's true. It happened when I moved to Long Island about 7 years ago. I went here, on Long Island from Queens, and still all the problems that I had that I thought I escaped from followed me. And so it would take me to finally wake up and realize I needed to really process my shit. But I remember the long-standing campaign I had to move to Albuquerque, New Mexico. To this day, I still think about Bernalillo County and how much I miss it. I've only been there twice in my life, and I stayed a week each time with my ex at this beautiful little house. They called it, they said El Casita. It's really La Casita. That's how you say it, but they call it El Casita, little house. And it was these two women who were married, wife and wife, married to each other. They actually, one of them owned the house that once belonged to their mother, and they made a promise after their mother passed away to actually make the house available to people, because apparently this person's mother was very much into visitors, and getting together with family, etc. So that's what they did with the house. And the house, I can't even tell you how beautiful it was. It's this tiny little thing, but it's adorable. I miss it. But as much as I would love to live in New Mexico, I'm also realizing that that's something that's probably not going to happen. Honestly, since this whole administration, I've been wanting to move to the Netherlands, move to Amsterdam, but that's not going to happen either. Those are fantasies that I have. Let's be honest here. I am married. I am settled down. I have my relationship is very healthy. I'm very happy in my marriage. I don't want to ever leave it, and vice versa. He doesn't want to leave me. So we're just dealing with things the way they are now, and in regards to this whole political environment. And honestly, when I think about all of that and my love-hate relationship with New York City itself, I'm finding more and more that I'm missing New York City now. Probably because of Mayor Mamdani getting elected, but also because I miss the culture. When I lived in Jackson Heights, Queens, you could Google this, by the way. Jackson Heights is the most cultural place in the world. You can actually look it up. You can get anything there when it comes to food. And my husband and I are foodies. It doesn't mean where I live now has no culture. It has a lot of culture. It's getting better with it too. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm always going to have that love-hate relationship with New York City, but I'm also going to realize and know that New York City is going to be my favorite place, regardless, even though I will say horrible things about it every once in a while because I can get annoyed, even though and I don't even live there anymore, okay? But I will always consider myself to be a New York City girl because I was there for most of my life, honestly, until my late 40s or to my early 40s. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, despite the fact that I often say that New York City, I miss it. I also know that my love-hate relationship with New York City has led me to many fantasies of wanting to leave New York or wanting to leave this country, which is never going to happen because that's expensive.